Hey everybody, it's your name, and let's talk Tokyo. If you've ever dreamed of living in a city that never sleeps, where tradition meets cutting-edge technology, then Tokyo might be on your radar. But before you make any big decisions, let's dive into what life in this bustling metropolis is really like. This neon-drenched metropolis, straight out of a cyberpunk dream, is often romanticized as the ultimate city of the future. The lights, the energy, the sheer scale of it all can be incredibly alluring, and hey, it's undeniably cool. From the trend-setting fashion districts to the quirky cafes, there's always something new and exciting to discover. But like that time I tried making ramen from scratch after watching a single YouTube tutorial, things aren't always as easy as they seem. The reality of living in Tokyo can be quite different from the glossy images you see online. Moving to Tokyo is a huge decision, one that requires careful consideration beyond just a love for Studio Ghibli or a hankering for authentic okonomiyaki. It's about understanding the culture, the cost of living, and the day-to-day challenges you might face. Because, my friends, beneath the dazzling lights and hyper-efficiency, there are some hard realities that might make you think twice about packing your bags. The crowded streets, the high cost of living, and the language barrier are just a few of the challenges you might encounter. So before you book that one-way ticket and start practicing your Japanese, stick around as we delve into 10 reasons why moving to Tokyo might not be the dream you think it is. We'll cover everything from housing and job markets to social dynamics and daily life. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel insights and tips. Your journey to understanding Tokyo starts here. First up, let's talk healthcare. It's a topic that affects everyone no matter where you are in the world. Now, Japan has a fantastic universal healthcare system, which is amazing. It's efficient, affordable, and accessible to all residents. But there's a catch. Navigating it can be like trying to order a pizza with pineapple on it in a country where pineapple on pizza is a crime. The language barrier can be a significant hurdle. Unless you're fluent in Japanese, even simple doctor's visits can turn into a game of charades. You might find yourself miming symptoms and hoping the doctor understands. You'll likely need a translator, which can be an added expense and a logistical nightmare. Finding a reliable translator isn't always easy, and it can complicate the process. Imagine trying to explain that weird tingling sensation in your left pinky toe through a third party. Not exactly ideal, right? Miscommunications can lead to misdiagnoses. And don't even get me started on filling out medical forms. The paperwork is all in Japanese, which can be overwhelming if you're not proficient in the language. It's enough to make you wish you'd paid more attention in your high school Japanese class. Those kanji characters can be particularly tricky, so while the healthcare system itself is great, the language barrier can make it a real pain, literally. It's a reminder that good health is about more than just access to care. It's also about communication. Next up, let's talk about work-life balance, or rather the lack thereof. Tokyo is notorious for its demanding work culture. The city is a bustling hub of activity where the lines between work and personal life often blur. We're talking long hours, after-work drinks with the boss that are mandatory, and a whole lot of pressure to perform. It's not uncommon to see office workers staying late into the night, trying to meet deadlines or impress their superiors. Imagine this. You're finally leaving the office at 9 p.m. exhausted, only to find yourself crammed into a packed train with a bunch of other equally exhausted commuters. The journey home feels like an extension of the workday, with little time to unwind. You finally get home, heat up some instant ramen and collapse into bed, only to do it all over again the next day. The cycle seems endless, with little room for personal time or relaxation. This relentless pace can lead to burnout, social isolation, and a severe case of FOMO as you watch your friends in other countries enjoy their weekends. The pressure to keep up can be overwhelming, leaving little time for hobbies or socializing. So, if you're moving to Tokyo for work, be prepared to make some serious sacrifices in the work-life balance department. It's a city that demands a lot from its workers, and finding a balance can be a real challenge. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the earthquake under our feet. Japan sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, which means earthquakes are about as common as finding a vending machine on a Tokyo street corner. And we're not talking about little tremors that barely rattle your teacups. We're talking about the kind of earthquakes that make you question your life choices. Then there are the typhoons, which roll in with the fury of 1,000 angry dragons, bringing torrential rain, flooding, and power outages. Now, before you panic, Japan is incredibly well prepared for natural disasters, but living with the constant threat of Mother Nature throwing a tantrum can be stressful, to say the least. Chapter 4. The price you pay for paradise. Let's talk about money, honey. Tokyo is expensive, like really expensive. Rent can eat up a huge chunk of your salary, and don't even get me started on the cost of groceries. A simple bowl of ramen can set you back a surprising amount, and forget about buying those cute, quirky souvenirs you had your eye on. Sure, you can find ways to save money, but even the most frugal Tokyoite will tell you that living in this city requires deep pockets. So, unless you've got a hefty savings account or a high-paying job lined up, be prepared to make some serious adjustments to your lifestyle. Chapter 5. Lost in Translation, the Language Barrier. Now, let's talk about communication, or the lack thereof. While you can get by with English in touristy areas, venturing beyond the beaten path can feel like stepping into a foreign film without subtitles. Imagine trying to decipher a menu with nothing but kanji characters, or asking for directions from a local who doesn't speak a word of English. It's a humbling experience, to say the least. While many Japanese people appreciate the effort, learning at least basic Japanese is essential for navigating daily life, from grocery shopping to making friends. So before you go, brush up on your konnichiwas and arigatos, and be prepared for a steep learning curve. The case of the vanishing personal space. Tokyo's public transportation system is a marvel of efficiency, whisking people to and fro with incredible speed and precision, but there's a catch. It's crowded, like really crowded. Imagine being crammed into a train car like a sardine in a can, your face uncomfortably close to a stranger's armpit. And this isn't just during rush hour, my friends. This is a daily reality for many Tokyo commuters. So if you're claustrophobic or value your personal space, Tokyo's public transportation system might just be your worst nightmare. Chapter 7. The Tiny Apartment Diaries. Let's talk about living spaces. In Tokyo, space is, well, a luxury. Apartments are notoriously small, often resembling glorified shoeboxes more than actual living quarters. Forget about walk-in closets and sprawling living rooms. You'll be lucky to have enough space to swing a cat, assuming you can even fit a cat in your tiny apartment. So, if you're used to having your own space, be prepared to downsize your life significantly. And by downsize, I mean embrace minimalism like never before. Chapter 8. Decoding the Social Matrix. Japan has a rich and fascinating culture, but it also comes with a complex web of social norms and unspoken rules that can be difficult for foreigners to navigate. From bowing etiquette to gift-giving customs, there's a lot to remember. And one wrong move can land you in a sea of awkwardness. Imagine accidentally wearing your shoes inside someone's house, or forgetting to take off your shoes before stepping on the tatami mat. It's enough to make you want to crawl under a kotatsu and never come out. So be prepared to do your homework and embrace the art of observation. Chapter 9. The Pressure Cooker of Education. For families with children, Tokyo's education system can be a bit of a shock. It's highly competitive, with intense pressure on students to excel academically. From rigorous entrance exams to after-school cram schools, childhood in Tokyo can feel like a never-ending race to the top. While this system produces highly educated individuals, it can also be incredibly stressful for children, leading to burnout and anxiety. So, if you're considering moving to Tokyo with kids, be prepared to have some serious conversations about their educational needs and well-being. Chapter 10. The Job Hunt Hustle. Finding a job in Tokyo can be challenging, especially for foreigners. Unless you speak fluent Japanese or possess highly specialized skills, the job market can feel like an exclusive club you weren't invited to. Many companies require business-level Japanese proficiency, and even then, navigating the intricacies of Japanese work culture can be a minefield. So before you pack your bags and bid farewell to your current job, make sure you have a solid plan in place and be prepared for a long and potentially frustrating job hunt. So there you have it, folks. 10 reasons why you might want to reconsider moving to Tokyo. And don't get me wrong, Tokyo is an incredible city full of vibrant culture, delicious food, and endless things to see and do. But like a perfectly crafted bowl of ramen, it's best enjoyed in moderation. Living in Tokyo is a whole different ball game, one that comes with its own set of challenges and realities. So while Tokyo is an amazing city to visit, living there comes with its own set of challenges. Think carefully before making the move. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more travel tips and insights. Your support means a lot to us.